Hello, my friends. This is Dr. Ginny Baro. Welcome to Start the Day with Ginny. The word alignment, what does that word mean to you? I was playing one of those games they send you where they put like a word puzzle and it says the first four words that appear for you would be the four words that are leading the way for 2023. So I played along and I looked around, and one of the words that popped up for me was alignment. And I thought to myself, what would it feel like to be aligned in 2023? What does that mean to me? And so I began to think about the different aspects of my life: alignment in my work, alignment in my values, alignment in my personal relationships. And I wanted to share that with you because there is something to be said about alignment in our careers. When we feel aligned between who we are, who we've become, the values we have, what's meaningful and purposeful for us, and the work that we do. And many of us are very lucky that we happen to have jobs and careers where we feel purposeful and very well aligned between what matters to us, what we care about, what brings us passion, and what we do for work. And so in those cases, congratulations, you are aligned. Even in those cases, though, sometimes we feel that we may not be aligned in our personal life. And a lot of my clients would agree, and I have my personal story as well, to say that in many cases, our careers could be going really well, and in our personal lives, things may not seem as smooth as with a career. The one factor that I know is key in that is that we get a lot of say and we have a lot of control, quote unquote, over our career, how we guide it, versus in our personal life, I feel that there is a sense of, well, there's two people, like it takes two to tango. Although my friend Stacy would disagree that it only takes one to tango, but I don't want to digress. And so in our careers, we tend to have a lot of leeway to choose, what do I do next in my career path? Which direction do I want to take my career? Do I go left? Do I go right? Which opportunities do I say yes to? And which ones do I say no to? And that helps us align what we want and where we want to go in our careers. Personally, we can take the same tack in terms of deciding what are my values, what's really important and meaningful to me in a relationship. In the situation that I'm currently in, is that aligned with who I am as a person? So alignment in your career slash personal life can give you lots of clues when you question whether or not you're aligned as to where you want to make tweaks. And making tweaks, by the way, is not that we are constantly looking for something to fix. That is not the point. But you have heard me say this before. As humans, if we are not making progress, we feel stuck. So, as it relates to feeling aligned in your career and your work, what you're currently contributing, how you are impacting your environment and your workplace, and who you really are, what you're capable of doing, how well aligned are you right now? And then you can take the same type of analysis or thought process into your personal life. How is what I'm doing in my personal life aligned with what's meaningful and important to me today? Because things change and evolve over time. I'm sure you have felt that. Your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, things change. The priority and the value you give certain things change drastically based on the season or the chapter of your life. And alignment for me has meant taking a step back to think about what is truly valuable and meaningful to me at this stage of my career. And I help my clients align where they are now, where they want to be, and then to build that bridge to get from point A to point B. I need a coach to help me do that, because when I am doing this reflection, I can think about it on a superficial level, but to go much deeper than my conscious level, I really need the support of my coach or coaches. I have multiple coaches in different aspects of my life. For example, I have a relationship coach, and I have a coach that is more of a business coach that supports me. And so from that perspective, what is it for you? What does aligning your career and where you are today look like? What are the areas where you feel there's misalignment between what you value and what you are doing? And sometimes creating that alignment isn't that difficult. Once you have that self-awareness, it's a matter of how you even think and show up to work. So once you realize that, oh, I'm misaligned in this particular area, then you think of ways to tweak that would bring you more alignment. And sometimes that means we have to own it, whether that is owning who you are today, speaking up for yourself, advocating for yourself, expressing what you truly desire versus just going with the flow. That is sometimes as simple as it gets. It's owning that we noticed it and how we want to proceed without having to rock the boat and cause a lot of disruption. And if you find yourself having difficulty figuring out how to realign or align today with where you are now and where you want to be, I'm here to support you. As I help my clients, I can support you to figure out what is most meaningful to you in your career at this stage, where it is that you want to go from here, and how you can go about getting there, making it the least disruptive possible, because I know that everybody has to live and support their families, etc. And so we're not looking to obliterate your career. We're looking to realign your career to who you have become today. We are constantly evolving. We're constantly growing. And if you find yourself feeling stuck, most likely you haven't been doing much of that lately. And so I'm here to support you. You can always find me at callwithginny.com. Live with purpose, live with joy. I'm going to go see a client now. Bye now.